You know, it'd be really nice if, when you went out of the menu, it actually kept the theme song on, because the theme song is goddamn fantastic. So, we're playing Enter the Fungeon. There we go. Once again, reminding people, do not go to other streams and harass them. We do not endorse it. Anybody that does that is not endorsed by me, and I disavow any knowledge of their actions. Don't be an asshole, thank you. Alright, let me see what I can set up here. I've got to put out a channel feed message. God, just stay on. Is it that hard? I don't think it has an option to do that. Which is... Oh, got headphone option. That's always nice. Have I seen 30 FPS Drifter? Yes. It's 30 FPS. Maybe don't be, if you want me to play it. Alright, alright. Well, I'll leave the donation link up, I think. I think that's actually kind of reasonable right now. Let me just set it up here. And you know what, in the meantime, since it's absolutely flat out refusing to leave the music on while I alt-tab, I'm gonna play something else. What? Why are all of my playlists wiped? There are times, Windows 10, there are times, I must say, when you are irritating. Foobar 2000. No, all my playlists are... I hate it when it does that. Okay, I mean, it's not like I haven't saved the playlists. I have. It's just I'm rather annoyed that it's deciding to do what it's doing here. Let's see, 2016 playlist. Load it. Great. Ah! Alright, too loud. Problem solved. There we go, we actually have some music, which is lovely. Vampire Variations. Oh, I love this track. The Gate of Nightmares is killer. Yeah, you're gonna love this one. In the meantime, let's make sure all of our levels are correct. And let's make sure that that donation link is on there so we can raise a little bit more money for women in third world countries that actually need the help. Weaponized charity is a word that comes out of the mouths of babies. We don't take people that say things like that seriously. If people are literally trying to stop you from donating to women in third world countries, they're not feminists, they're hypocrites. It's that simple. Doesn't get much more simple than that, does it? Makes sense. It's a fairly logical assertion, is it not? If one was to directly oppose such a thing, you would actually be a sexist and a hypocrite? Yes? That's correct, yeah? Gotta be. That's how it works. Okay, I just clicked go live and that didn't work at all. God damn it. My apologies. Did I screw this up? No, it actually did work. Great. Cool. There we go. Yeah, I mean, their fundraiser finished because a bunch of anonymous donors gave $25,000. I wonder who that might have been. How does that work? Yeah, right. I think we know. Great. Alright, we're set up to rock and roll. I think we're ready to go. Yes, indeed. What a world we live in where the term weaponized charity has ever been uttered from the mouth of somebody that is not 5 years old. Incredible. Yes, a fundraiser that fails looks terrible. That and they don't get any of the money, so of course they're going to push it over the top. That's how it works. Yeah, 4 big anonymous donors a couple of days before the end of the campaign. Gee. But you know what? Whatever. I mean, that doesn't actually matter. It really doesn't. If they want to give money to themselves, then that's their own business. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Let's get some Gungeon. Do let me know if the audio levels are off. They shouldn't be, but... Just to check. Alright, we shall play as the convict. That's what we like. I cannot imagine how salty people got on social media. Probably quite salty. Wonderful thing about that is that I don't fucking read it. So it doesn't matter. Alright, we need a store purchase. You know, I think the Heart Locket is probably worth getting. This game is hard as hell, by the way, if you hadn't already guessed. Almost exclusionary. Ew. But it is a lot of fun. Outside of the initial section where you don't really have an awful lot to do, there is that. But hey, never mind. Alright, let's rock and roll. As they do, let me know if the levels are off. I think it should be fine. Can't be 100% sure, though. I've been messing around with VR, trying to get the proper things to work. It was working yesterday. The Vive has now stopped working for some reason, which is really annoying. My Oculus was having trouble yesterday. The sensor was not tracking all the frames, so my camera was going berserk. I, again, have no idea why that is, but it is certainly a thing that happened. Oh, I should actually put up a promo on YouTube, shouldn't I? Because I forgot to let people know I'm actually streaming. I'll do it after the first death. I'll do the upload then. No, the game is not in any way exclusionary, but it's an annoying recent argument that somebody made that difficult games are exclusionary, so we shouldn't have them, which is nonsense. But hey. Ah! Yeah, paying attention. Ah! The game excluded me because I was terrible. No, I mean, just you can get better, or change the difficulty, or get better. There's nothing excluding you from that. But then again, we are talking about people that think meritocracy is a bad thing, so... Ha! Yeah. Strange people with strange views. Very odd. Being good at something is apparently bad now. That sounds a little Orwellian to me. Never like that. People that apparently did not read Animal Farm in school. I'm well aware that 1984 is not Animal Farm. Actually, surprised by the number of ammo boxes we're getting. We usually don't get that many. What is up here? That's new. It sounds like I'm playing two bits of music at once. That's really odd. Yeah, I guess it was just the design of the music. Oh, I'm terrible at this. You cannot imagine, and I can't even afford it anyway. So I did this minigame before where you had to shoot blocks, and I missed every single last one of them, which was kind of disgusting. But I'm sure we'll do better this time. Ah! Go away. Thank you. I'll get the YouTube promo up after this, and then we'll actually get some viewers in. As you might notice, when we put YouTube promos in, we tend to triple our viewership. I'm actually quite impressed that we got as many as we did without even trying to promote the stream at all. There's a lot of ammo boxes dropping. That is... I wonder if that's a patch thing. Hello! Ooh. Yes, yes! The big shooty gun. Guess what I'm saving for the boss? Ran off with the ammo. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you can't leave ammo lying around because the rat fink will come and take it for whatever reason. Yeah, I actually forgot that was the case. So... you can call me an idiot for that, and I will not be offended. Because I am. I have the big shooty gun. I can't wait to fight. I'm not wasting any ammunition with it until I get into either a very, very difficult room or I hit the boss. Oh! Does this count? No. No, I just need to be better. There's my Molotov. That's why I like Convict. I think she's maybe one of the strongest opening characters. Having two weapons is nice. That gives you a little bit of variety, which makes the game a little bit more interesting on launch. And you also get Molotov, which in itself is great. You get this in Rage as well when you get hit, which I actually don't know how effective that really is. But you do get it. That I can say for certain. Ooh, this is a tricky one. A lot of barrels there. I'm tempted to accidentally shoot off the big shooty gun, but I'm not going to get any ammo drops now, am I? Ooh, hello. Yep, ammo drops we got. Alright, I can afford the minigame now. Let's go try it. I'm trying to screw it up. Yeah, I would strongly recommend the Twitch Now browser extension. That will let you know when I go live. I do put out feeds on my Twitter and via email, but the email is usually very delayed. So just bear that in mind. Yeah, the hunter, she has a corgi, which is adorable, frankly. Wait. Oh, okay, there we go. Can I actually hit anything? What? What? Oh, it's bouncing. Okay, alright, I get it now. I was like, what? I'm not gonna hit anything, though, am I? Yes. Screw you for that, thank you. Never mind. I don't know if that was a glitch, or whether or not I just did not understand that sequence, but that did not seem to work the way that it was supposed to at all. I do like the teleporters. They do save a lot of time, but the problem I have with them is that they're not in every room, and I'm just trying to think, like, why are they not in every room? Like, if you're okay with people teleporting to certain rooms, why are you not okay with people teleporting to all the rooms? I wonder. Bit strange. Oh, okay. Alright. You want to see it? Oh my god! That's incredible! That is one hell of a weapon. Oh my. Alright, so that's what the big shooty gun does. I did expect that. Oh, armor. Nice. That was good. That is quite the thing. I am impressed. Well, I can't afford anything now because I spent it all on the scam artist over there. How appropriate. A confidence man. Yeah, you can flip tables. It's actually useful because they'll deflect bullets for a little while before they break. It's a key mechanic of defending yourself in this game, especially on the later levels. And you can also push them, which is in itself useful. Yeah, I've noticed there are more drops. They kind of nerfed the game a little bit, which is a bit surprising. I mean, the game was really hard. I mean, I've had plenty of level 1 runs where I haven't had a single gun, which has made the game very, very difficult. Simply because killing the first boss with your default guns takes a very long time, so there's more chance for error. I don't have a key to open that, which is a shame. There's a treasure chest and a piece of life there. Do we have any more rooms? We've actually emptied the dungeon, which is unfortunate because I don't think I can afford a key at this point. I mean, I do have an incredible weapon, which will help, but they don't even have a key for sale anyway. That's the amusing thing as well. There are times when you simply get a treasure chest, and you're like, well, you know, I should open the chest, but I don't have a key. I'll go buy a key, and then the shop doesn't sell one, and no keys drop, so that is a little irritating. The boss may drop a key, that is true. I can shoot this, and there's a risk of doing that. If I blow the chest open, the chances are it'll drop trash, but there is a possibility that it'll drop a heart. So I'm going to blow it open. I got a heart. Nice. There we go. Good luck. You do not get the best loot if you shoot them, though. Just bear that in mind. So it is not recommended. Alright then. So we're going to head to the boss. We do have the... let's see how much damage the BSG does to the boss, shall we? Another thing I'd like to change is the fact that you are forced into these cutscenes every time you go into a boss room, despite having seen them multiple times. You can't skip them. Some of them, especially the Gatling Gun, takes over 10 seconds, which is quite annoying. Is it charged? Boom! Oh my god, the damage is crazy. Alright, we need to reload it. Alright, charging the weapon. Boom! This has made this boss fight a lot easier than it should be. One down. Press E to skip it? Oh, I've been hitting escape this entire time. I had no idea you could press E to skip. It never said that. It's good to know, though. Thank you for the information. It's a good job that I found that out, because otherwise I would have critiqued the game that way. There is no notification unless that's recently been added. Oh, god damn it! You see, now it's going wrong because I'm not paying attention. Go on, there you go. Shouldn't even be taking damage at this point. Being a scrub is the problem. Ah! Screw it, finish off with a sawn-off. I didn't know you could skip, but I'm very happy that you can. That is a nice-looking weapon. Good, and get all my health back at least, so that's not too bad. No keys, so we got a hegemony credit, only one of them. The hammer, many bullets. Oh my! Oh yes! Alright, well this is a good secondary. Yeah, unfortunately, E to skip is not, one, expected, and two, saying that on the forums is not the best way to communicate it to your players. Put it in the tutorial, or in the key bindings, which is also not. But hey, now we know, and knowing is half the battle. This is a nice gun. It'll do the job. Let's see if we can get through level 2. I mean, with this kind of armament, as long as I don't screw up, sure, should be able to. Don't see why not. Wonder why it's called the hammer. Because usually the guns in this game have little weird characteristics to them. Did that drop a hammer? I think it may have dropped a hammer. A key! Lovely. Shame I didn't have it on the last level. Let's check the Ammonomicon out and see if it gives me any information about what this does. That's the heart locket that I've unlocked. This is the... He seems to have accidentally left one of his tools in the clip. So I guess it fires a hammer at the end. Neat. And this obviously is just ridiculous. And we're going to save that for the boss. The last bullet is a hammer. That's actually wonderful. Hello. Please go away. So, these are the tables. I'm gonna say you can use them to defend yourself. Yeah, the last one's a hammer! That's lovely! Ah! These guys don't actually hurt you, I think, unless they're allowed to detonate. So, basically let the clip run out, because the last bullet is a hammer, and that's hilarious, and probably does a decent amount of damage. You see, I considered entering the Fungeon, but I thought it would trigger you. See what the shop's got. See if there's something to aim for later. I never got the Prime Primer. It's probably incredible. The Blunderbuss is a chargeable weapon, if I recall correctly. It's okay. I'll probably just save money for hearts at this point. God damn! Dodged in the wrong direction. At least I got armor for that. Armor's neat because it gives you a nice little blank pop-up when your armor triggers, so it clears out bullets around you. In the Fungeon, there is no safe space. Not from puns, not from anything. Let's just say there's an issue with the frequency of my jokes. You know, screw you. Come on. Oh! Yes, of course. Tip over the table, there we go. Boom! Yeah, that one-shots the maidens. That's kind of great. Ah! Yes, it does that. Maybe pay attention. Can I do that? Yeah. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Needs the hammer to get rid of them. My incompetence of this is just no, there's no bounds, by the way. If you want to watch someone that's actually good at it, go watch Rockley Smile. There's also that scum egg, but I'm told it's terrible. One could say that this is quite pun-ishing. You know, loads of ammo crates on level 1 and not a single one after this. I'm glad I'm saving those BFG bullets for later. I'm actually having to stop using the hammer because I'm running low. And I switch back to the sawn off for the time being. It's good enough for the most part. I do love that little scenario. I'm gonna pop a blank here. I was cornered. I love the little scenario in which you're using the table and you're just strafing around the table to deflect bullets. I think that's a really nice addition to the genre. In fact, I think actually there are quite a few features in this game advance the genre in some ways. Although, of course, many more are expected. And I wouldn't call them uninspired. They're just, you know, there are some generic mechanics in this game. But that's true of almost every game. Lovely. We're going to NXT Charlotte tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. I also just booked tickets for the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, which is happening in Charlotte, and the TV taping, which is going to be in June. Awesome, awesome show, hopefully. Can't be any worse than WrestleMania was. That was awful, with the exception of the women's match, which was goddamn fantastic. Everything else, well, I guess Shane's match was okay too, but... I mean, really, that was just a spot fest, and it was a nostalgia match. Everything else was just awful. Go away. Thank you. Ammo! Thank God. Reload the hammer. As opposed to dropping the hammer. Stop, it is hammer time. It's a thing. A potion of lead skin. I think I actually prefer the Molotov, honestly, mostly because I never get that right, but you know what? I need to learn how to use the lead skin potion properly. Soundtrack is pretty great. Obviously, you get a song for every level. The opening theme song, which has the Enter the Fungeon vocals, is kind of great. Ooh, do I want to offer a gun? Can I offer my sword off? At peace. Live to gun another day. Okay. Did that do anything for me? Probably not. Nope! Alright, lost my sword off. Thanks. That's not... brilliant. Well, I have 2 other guns, so I should be fine. And then the infinite gun, which is rubbish, but it doesn't require ammunition. You know, I think this actually might be a BFG situation with 2 of those. That should do the trick. That is quite the weapon. Wasn't enough to knock him over, surprisingly. Ah, hello. What is that? It's a cell key. Oh, I think that is for an NPC somewhere. So, I wonder if there's one on this level. If that's true, we need to find one. Oh, did it fully heal me? Neat. I didn't know that. Roguelites have this tendency of being kind of cryptic, and if you're not paying attention to all parts of the UI when they do something, you might miss what it is. I do find that element actually a little irritating and unnecessary. But I suppose people that like the genre are also quite the fans of mystery and figuring things out themselves, and I think there's certainly a lot to be said for that. These things I can just pick off with the infinite ammo pistol. They should be able to hit me. Unless I'm a moron, which I frequently am. I need to get that promo up. I haven't done that yet, but we haven't died yet, which is also unexpected. The cell key will not open this. This is a cell? What is that thing? Alright, well, looks like we're opening it. Hello, dear. Yes. I mean, maybe. I'm not 100% sure that's okay. How rude! Okay, well, I mean, whatever that was, he's been in there for a while, by the looks of it. I'm not dead yet, which is incredible. That almost never happens. I also have not figured this altar out. At no point have I ever been able to put anything on it. So I don't know what it is or what it does. A strange beast indeed. Alright, that's the entire level by the looks of it, with the exception of that one chest. Do we have a key available to buy? We do. Do I want to save for Prime Primer instead? To be fair, though, I can only carry 1 item at the moment. I think we get the key now, and then I can save it for Prime Primer, because ultimately, like, that's another item, and we don't know what that is. It could also be a gun. Tell him to switch to Ariel. I don't know what that means. What on earth? Oh my! I think it's an ant gun. Sick. We've reloaded the ant. Alright, that was worth it. Good. Glad to hear that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boss 2. I do not believe I've ever actually legitimately beaten this, but this time around, we do have an advantage. Like the font. Oh, Arial font. What's wrong with this font? It's Calibra, it's fine. You know what? Just for that, just for that, X gonna give it to you. And not in the way that you want it to be. That's terrible. There's got to be a better one than that. No, that's unreadable. You know, it would be nice if we actually change it to pixels. What's the best pixel font? Not that one. Nope. It doesn't let you preview it. That's quite a nice font. I don't think it's a good pixel font, but... What was the name of it? It's Courier, right? No, Courier is the typewriter one. No, not Comic Sans, you insufferable jackasses. Times New Roman. Everyone loves that one, right? It's a terrible thing. You know what? We're switching to the co-optional font. Screw you. Co-optional font is on. Hey, let's put an outline on it just to make sure if it ever goes over the thick outline. Orange? That looks awful. Let's not do that. Black thick outline. There we go. That should help. Cool. There we go. It's the co-optional font, which is also known as Zolonium, if you had any curiosity about it. That's a snake. It's the ammo... Ah! It is the Fungeon! I told you it was the bloody Fungeon. Nobody believes me. I popped lead skin way earlier than I should have there, but hey. Oh, God. Charging this thing is tricky. Alright, it's ready. Knock, knock! X did deliver to you. I should use the ant gun, really. Alright, let's try the ant gun. That's fireballs! It's a fire-spitting ant gun. The ant is really pissed off right now. The annoying noise. Ah! I might actually still lose here. Let's charge the damn BSG and stop messing around. Ah! Ah! BSG's charge, go. What is that, and why is it there? I'm gonna lose. I lose to this boss every time. It just takes one mistake at this point. If I do more damage, I can charge lead skin again. Alright, lead skin is up. It's not doing as much damage as I'd hoped, actually. Ah! Yeah, I think there was something buffing it. It was probably that thing over there. Damn! Always! I fail. Always. It's tricky, and I'm bad, which is a bad combination. Even the BSG was not enough to carry my terrible, terrible nature. It's okay. We will play another run. What I will say, though, is I'm going to go to a very quick break. So, oh, that break is not properly set up. Let's not do that. How are... all my setup's not working. Let me just pop a quick promo on YouTube for the show, and we can have a few more people come and watch. That would be good, wouldn't we? In the meantime, we can also check on our little fundraiser and see how that's doing. Only pretty well, I think. Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon. Okay. Streaming. Enter the Gungeon. Twitch.tv/Totalbiscuit. Quite. I shouldn't actually put that tweet out. We don't need to do that. There we go. Yes. Yes, we raised a bit more money. That's good. Good. Let me... Okay, we're gonna go... I don't know. Single target DPS for that thing still seems pretty good, but I probably should just unleash with the ant or the hammer or something. Alright, quick restart. We do not give up. We do not surrender. The Anaconda don't want none unless you got guns. That was surprisingly funny for the chat. Well done. Well done. Incidentally, I'm told that I will, at some point in the not-too-distant future, be bringing you a world-exclusive preview of Mr. Eisenhorn himself. Yes, the Eisenhorn game, which is a Warhammer 40,000 Inquisition. It's not to be confused with Inquisitor. I will be getting a preview build of the first 2 levels, and I'm going to be giving you a look at that, and I think that's going to be the first time that people get to see that, so that's going to be kind of cool. At least in an independent... I am screwing up already! In an independent fashion, anyway, rather than as from the developer. Yes, so Delicious Heresy. And we don't want none. Well, we want some, I guess. But the Amoconda don't want none. Unless you got guns. I hope it's good too. I hate bad Warhammer 40,000 games, so the developer is taking a huge risk by giving it to me. Let's hope that their risk pays off. Thank you. Oh, I hate these damn little ghosts. Go away. Thank you. Well, we're not going to get anywhere near as lucky with the drops this time, although we did just get a heart, which was wonderful. Heresy, delicious heresy. You know what my favorite ocean is? The Heresy. Ah! Well, I did warn you, this is the Fungeon after all. And you have entered it. Burn in righteous fire. Prometheum does douse the flame. Ironically, considering it is flame. It douses the flames of heresy! And ignites the fire of righteousness. So doth say the God Emperor. Also, death to the false Emperor. Molotov doesn't recharge anywhere near as fast as I thought it did, actually. But then again, didn't I use it in the last room? Yeah, I did. Stuff recharges on damage in this game, by the way, so that's a pretty cool way of doing it. I like that. I think it's a good system. You know, I also like the guys with the pistols will hide behind overturned tables. And then jump out of you, which I think is a really neat little feature. Enter the pigeon? No. Nope. We'll not be doing any of that, thank you very much. I do not endorse entering the pigeon or harassment, as I have made abundantly clear. You are now a member of the Adeptus Pontanicus. Okay, let me see what we've got. We've got 25. I have no... Oh, I can't get in that way. Alright. I think I read the Black Legion book. I've read quite a lot of books from them. I'm not sure if I read the Black Legion one specifically. All I know is Abaddon's a real whiny bastard lately. He used to be awesome, and it's like, Abaddon the Despoiler is now Abaddon the Crybaby. It's like, wah, my Black Crusade didn't work. Yes, because you're rubbish, mate. Keep fighting Cadia. What the hell's wrong with you? Go around it. Go around the Cadia. It's like, no, we shall attack the Cadia. Stop attacking the Cadia. What on earth is wrong with you? You'd think you'd get the hint by now. Alright, no keys of any sort. Alright. I do not see the trailer for Eldar yet. I will not be playing Scum Eldar, thank you very much. I'll be playing Orcses, which are made for fighting. But I do want to know what the Eldar can do in Battlefleet Gothic. That's going to be... They'll be fun to play against, or horribly frustrating. My hope is that I can just ram them, which is wonderful. Yeah, this character is female. Convict is female. Ah, yes, the unfinished gun. Surprisingly, not a bad weapon. Works pretty well. It's got a good clip in it. Magazine. Daka, daka, daka. Apparently I have emails. Nothing interesting by the looks of it. Probably one from Twitch saying, please stop taking the piss. It's like, you first. Et tu? Physician, heal thyself. And many, many, many more words to describe that situation. If I recall correctly, every now and again they sort of explode in fire, these bullets. Battlefleet Gothic has Imperium of Man. Actually, it's Imperial of the Navy. The Space Marines are coming after launch. They also have Orcs, Chaos, and Eldar. ATB, you linked the wrong stream. Really? What stream did I link? Oh, bollocks. Yeah, that was a mistake. I didn't put an I in biscuit. I'm a moron. Thank you for that. I mean, I would have thought people would be smart enough to realize that, but I imagine people are just sitting in the chat like, what's wrong? To be fair. Why am I so dumb? Someone please tell me. What is wrong with me? Why would I lose 2? I lost 2 health portions in a room with nothing but 3 other revolver guys. I could not be any worse if I tried. No Tau, no Tyranids, I'm afraid. Alright, we're gonna have to spend money on a half-heart, I guess. Alright, well, we've got the unfinished gun, which has reasonable damage, so hopefully that'll do the job. This is what I get for not paying attention. Ah, so you can skip the Gatling Gull. I'm very glad to have known that now. He says he's eaten the bullet for no reason. Damage on this gun is not awful. I say occasionally it does seem to, like, shoot fire of some sort. Oh, fuck. Did I hit it? I think I did. I'm losing so many lives. I am a scrub at this game, if you hadn't already... God, come on! Quit being so bad. Fuck me. I am the worst. Yeah, you can skip cutscenes. You just hit E. I'm gonna go return to the breach, because apparently there's a shop there now. Another shop. Why am I so terrible? Just a scrub in general. Also, why does the mouse go outside of the window? Again, that's a feature they need to fix. I do hate it when that happens. It's like, ah, yes, we're going to not constrain your mouse. Like, you are what? You are going to what? Actually, did I even get the... whatever that NPC was? I mean, this is this shop. I only have 1 hegemony credit, so that's no use. But I don't know where the other guy is, though. Because he's clearly not in that one. That's locked up. I'll go over to the right and see if he's there. Oh, you see, that's Krendor over there. Obviously. Yeah, rolling out bullets is actually the way to go. As opposed to rolling away from them. Because you can roll through them. So, this NPC that we supposedly got... basically isn't here. So I'm going to assume that because I did not beat that level, we don't get him. Which sucks. Oh well. He appears in the Gungeon? Okay. That I didn't know. The mystery. Okay, now the link is actually working. People are actually coming to the channel, which is lovely. I wonder who has the Totalbiscuit channel. I wonder if that's actually been taken. I might be able to take it and then redirect it so that doesn't happen anymore. Ah! I also have never found a secret room, ever. I'm told you can find them by shooting walls, but you have to shoot them with a non-basic gun. So you have to kind of take risks with your ammo to find them, and I've never been able to find one. With the exception of that one that's hidden in the... I think that there... Ah, shit. There is one in the shop, but you do end up triggering the shopkeeper, and he will go a little bit ballistic. So apparently I'll see him on level 2. That's neat. Yeah, I thought the room with the fireplace would have a secret in it. I just don't know what that secret is. We'll see if we can find it this time. You can find secret walls with your basic gun? Really? I was not aware of that at all. Most of the guns say that it doesn't break secret walls. Does it still locate them? That's interesting. So if I recall correctly, if you go to the Ammonomicon, if you look at the basic guns, it'll say does not reveal secret walls, as you can see right there. Hello. Ah, that works. Shoddy. That's good. Blanks can destroy single. Yeah, I wouldn't want to burn a blank on that, though. I mean, if you find it by accident, certainly, but... Ah, you can locate them. But, really? Because it says it doesn't reveal them. It literally says in the Ammonomicon that that's not true, which makes that a bit weird, in my eyes. This shotty does really nice damage, if you hadn't already noticed, and it's plentiful on ammunition, so I'm pretty happy to have got that. So I'm wasting it on that. Yeah, Frank Tizzle. I had the same problem with Virtual Desktop. I was actually really disappointed with that. Because Virtual Desktop sounded like a really nice feature for Vive, but the text is just blurry unless you focus directly on it, which makes it basically useless. Which is kind of annoying. I mean, again, I've been using the... Ouch. I have been using... What's the name of it? The Oculus a bit more than the Vive. Mostly because I'm up for sit-down stuff. But, I mean, they both have similar problems. It's just the Vive seems to be a bit blurrier on text. Hello. I'm on stream right now. You apparently brought me something. You did? What? Ah! There's grenades in there! I'm not in that bag, in this room. There were grenades in the room.
What are you playing?
Enter the Gungeon.
Oh.
I'm trying to do more research. And by research, I mean getting good scrub. Which I'm not, if you hadn't already noticed. You brought me something, though, which is wonderful. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Is it Pad Seo? Or is it something else? It is Pad Seo. You are the best.
I know.
Awesome.
I also brought you donuts.
Okay. That's cool, too.
But this is the nutritional part.
Yeah, the actual food bit, yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So, how long are you going to...
Well, I was gonna just keep going, but you've brought me food now, so I'm probably...
Am I ruining everything?
No, I'm probably just gonna take a break to eat. I'm trying to find the secret room in here. Apparently there's a secret room in the fireplace room, and I don't know where it is.
There's a secret room.
Yeah.
If you take out all of the lanterns, does that open up a secret room?
I mean...
Like all the lights?
That would make sense, wouldn't it? But...
I don't know.
Nope.
No? Okay, I'm bad.
You need to find a water barrel and roll it into the fireplace, apparently.
Okay.
There was no water barrel in here, and I'm pretty
There's
sure I broke
a
one
barrel,
of them.
but
It's not got any
it-
water in it. You gotta find a way to take it to deal with the fire, apparently. So I'll look around and see if there's a water... Oh, hello. No, that's not a water barrel, I don't think.
No, that looks like a bullet with a gun.
Yeah.
Why is it a bullet with a gun?
It's the Gungeon.
But...
No buts about it. This is the Gungeon. This is to be expected.
Okay.
We have entered the Gungeon. I have also allowed these guys to enter the Fungeon, which it turns out they did not enjoy the Fungeon as
They
much
didn't
as
ask
I
for
did.
that.
They
Don't
did.
subscribe for that.
No, they don't. But I gave it to them anyway. I mean, X will deliver to you.
No.
Yes.
That is so done.
No, it will never be done. I'll run this into the ground. Damn it. There's a shop over there. Oh, incidentally, Lethal League just went on sale on Chrono. Chrono.gg/TB. Get yourself a copy of Lethal League, because it's better than you are.
Sell out.
Absolutely. No doubt about it. Lethal League, ladies and gentlemen. $4.50 for a legitimate Steam key over at chrono.gg/TB. Thank you very much.
Your Pad Seo is going to get cold.
I know, I'll have to take a break. I'll beat this boss, and then I'll take the break, shall we? Yeah, that sounds good.
That looks evil.
This guy?
Yeah.
It is, King... the Bullet King in his lead throne.
Is he a member of the Bullet Club?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
I do have a shotty, which is good.
He has more guns
Ah!
than you.
Yeah, he has significantly more. I don't know if it's bad or good to kill his little wizard dude.
Also, I love how your character looks like Charlie Brown.
She's a convict for whatever reason.
Except
I think it's literally Orange is the New Black. I'm pretty sure that's what it's inspired by. Did you not set on fire from that? That's... Oh! Yeah, I'm so bad at this!
You are pretty bad.
I suck.
You're gonna die, aren't you?
I'm fine. See, got the dodge. Look at that. That's mad skills, is what that is. Oh, jeez.
You don't play much geometry at all, do you?
Got him. There we go. Bow down to the king. He's a little upset. Ow!
Did you kill him?
Accidentally. I didn't mean to do that.
That's awesome.
I think I ran up to him and slapped him and he died. Like, I have a camera. Say, a camera is a weapon. Oh, does this reveal... Oh, this is a blind of some sort? Looks like it might be. I got no key. That's unfortunate. I'm on the throne. Look at this. There we go. This game is quite tricky. There we go. Alright. I'll go to level 2. I'm going to take a brief break so I can go and eat this. I have been promoting the Third World Charity stream. Sorry, the Third World Charity effort for the last hour or so.
You mean the stream for the charity is the Third World? Is it what?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm half tempted to... Would it be a dick move to now change that to Chrono GG? I think it would actually be a horribly dick move, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to go on a break so I can eat, okay? And then we'll come back and do a little bit more Gungeon. I do want to set up that VR stream later, but we've been having problems with the Vive headset, so I'm not 100% sure that we can do that. But, I mean, possibly an Oculus stream. I'd love to show you Valkyrie, because that is amazing. But we will see. Alright, we're gonna go to a quick break. As I said, I'm gone for... I'm out to lunch. So I will be back just after I've eaten. Thank you very much. Maybe I should fix the break screen. It's... I don't know what it is. This saved file decoupled all of the plugins. I can't even... Yeah, I'm trying to fix this. Give me a sec. It won't even bring... I don't want to bring up the plugin store. I wish to go to Browse File.
Browse File.
Browse File! And when I go to Browse File, I can then go to the Dropbox. Within the Dropbox is a folder called Art Assets.
It will deliver it to you.
It will not. That's how it is, right?
No.
Why don't we have a generic break screen with the Bane pull ad on it?
I don't know.
Because Chris is lazy? Is it because Chris is lazy?
There's one on it from the podcast.
That says the podcast will be back momentarily, which is a lie. We're not putting that on.
MS Paint.
Generic break screen. There you go.
Okay.
This isn't even the chrono break screen.
I'm trying to deliver to you.
I know X is attempting to deliver to me, but I have the wrong thing. I could just display my literally nothing screen again, but I have several generic break screens in the folder, and none of... Oh, there's the Chrono one. Okay, there we go. That's the better one. Cool. Buy my goddamn games. Chrono.gg/TB. Buy a copy of Lethal League, the really, really awesome kind of Smash Brothers cross with tennis game. It's kick-ass. We'll be back. I'm out to lunch. Well, that's surprising. You guys actually stuck around while I was eating lunch. I appreciate that. I'm still very surprised by it, but hey... Alright, cool. Let's get back to some gungeoneering, shall we? Oh, cool. Off-World Trading Company is being released on April the 28th. I actually really like that game. It's a lot of fun. Right, then. Okay, we don't need our foo bar anymore. We can get back to the Gungeon! Enter the Fungeon. Why is my thing... Huh. That's interesting. So apparently, I think Flux has managed to hijack my hotkeys, which is a little weird. But hey. Oh, so we have the camera now. I'm not exactly sure what that does. I will be interested to find out what. Incidentally, by the way, just a reminder, we're raising money for the International Women's Health Coalition today, which is at tinyurl.com/actuallyhelpwomen. If you would prefer just to buy a video game, or you can do both, chrono.gg/tb is the way to go. Yeah, Off-World Trading Company was in early access last year. Wait, does this do anything? I'm not 100% convinced. Oh, it does. Wow, okay, it's actually a pretty... Ah! I need to maybe pay attention. Okay, so it's a fairly powerful AoE by the looks of it. It's just, it takes a while to charge the thing up. So we will keep that in mind and hopefully not screw up in future. Yeah, $4.50 for Lethal League, which is that hybrid of kind of tennis, lacrosse, and Smash Brothers. I've played it with Cry before, I played it with Jesse and Strippin before on my channel. You can find a video, it's probably the one featured on the channel right now. It's an amazing game, absolutely incredible. As you're probably well aware, you probably heard the screeches as we were playing it. And that game came out a year and a half ago, so I find no ethical quandary with that whatsoever. Is that? There's something in that wall. I'm kind of annoyed this locked me down. I'm gonna have to clear this room. I thought there was, I saw something in that wall that looked a little unusual. So maybe that might be a secret room. Who knows? Alright, the AoE might be good here. Well, it is, but you're not 100% clear on how far the AoE goes. And it also does that, which is in itself very unhelpful. Bollocks! This is going terribly. I hate these guys. They're the worst. Alright, we took a lot of damage and probably gonna die now. So, we'll head on back and see if there's anything in that wall. Oh, it's Northern Lions? That's scum. Okay. But yeah, this wall... Alright, I guess it's just a bit of texture work, because it looked like it might be a secret wall or something. Oh, the egg? Ah, damn egg. This egg is in the way of all things. I believe they're doing like half today of me and half of egg. I am so dumb, it just boggles my mind. Ugh. I cannot imagine. Cannot imagine. Alright, restart it will be. We are not giving up on this just yet. As I said, I would love to show you some VR. If I'm able to get VR to work again today, because my Vive seems to be busted. If I can get some sort of VR working today, I would love to show you. But at the moment, we currently have an issue with it. There's multiple issues with it, actually. Which is unfortunate, because I was having a blast with Valkyrie yesterday. It was so good. Oh. I mean, it's a fairly simple space shooter, but just the sheer amount of detail and how you can see all the way around your cockpit, which is actually really good for spotting enemy fighters. You can look above you, there's an enemy fighter above you, you kick your fighter around, and then you lock onto them and just blow them to pieces. It's so good! Oh, really immersive. Love it. But, as I said, I'm having some issues with the tracking camera for the Oculus, and now I'm having issues with the headset for the Vive, which is not a great combination of things. So I'm going to have to fix it. I'm going to take my computer apart today. Yeah, I know, that's a terrible idea. To install a new USB 3 expansion card. Because it looks like it might be a resource issue, because those things are very demanding on the USB 3 bandwidth. I've heard a lot of people with those problems. So I'm going to install a new USB card, which is going to give me some more resources, and hopefully that'll fix the problem. If it doesn't, then that's going to suck, because that's going to delay the VR coverage. I got all of my GoPro stuff yesterday to attach GoPros to my arms and body and so on and so forth to show you the controls for Vive. Right now, though, it seems like webcams don't really play nice with Oculus, so there's all sorts of problems with that. It's going to be tricky. But I want to do it, you know. VR, to me, is the most exciting thing going on right now, but I'm also getting Gungeon done. Got my Gungeon videos for tomorrow, basically. I'm just trying to get a little bit more practice in before I do it. Hello, dear. What is this? The Master of Unlocking. Lovely. Yes, what is the Master of Unlocking? It is... increases the chance of gaining a key upon clearing a room. That's going to be helpful. Like it. It's not really a GoPro suit. It's basically straps mounted, body-mounted harness and arm-mounted straps to mount GoPros to. So I have 2 GoPros that I don't really use yet. We actually bought them for a tabletop sim, not a tabletop sim game, a tabletop series that we may do at some point, at 1 versus 1, because we wanted cameras to track the card hands and play areas, and then the main camera hovering above the table. But we have yet to put something like that together. It was only a concept. We just got the equipment for it. So I'm going to use the GoPros in the meantime to show my arms, which will show you exactly where my controllers are in relation to everything else. They're nice pieces of kit. A little bit weird that they don't have a screen on them. You've got to use your phone as a screen, basically. But they also have, like, such a wide capture field of view that usually you just capture everything and then just crop it. I mean, I think if you strap two of them together, you almost get 360 view. I don't believe it's 180 on the field of view, but it's pretty close. Alright. 35. We haven't taken any damage yet. That's always nice. I'm going to pick up armor. There we go. Why not? We're going to have a good run this time. I feel it. I'm feeling it. This is going to be the one, guys. No doubt. What are the actual chances of being the one? Fairly low, I'd say. Pretty terrible. Once again, thanks for the support, and big thanks for supporting the International Women's Health Coalition. Excellent charity. Committed to helping women in third world countries who are suffering from legitimate oppression, denial of access to proper sexual health clinics, denial of access to education. All the kind of things that women in the first world take for granted. Good cause. Very good cause. Although that's not entirely fair, considering that America has currently gone full idiot when it comes to the whole abortion thing. So, there is that. What is this? The hexagon. Okay. Oh my. So, it's a kind of sniper weapon of some description. It does a hell of a lot of damage. It also goes through things, which is cool. I think we destroyed all of the barrels with the water in them, so I don't think we can access the secret room over there. Yep, the barrel was destroyed in the firefight, which is irritating. I think with the weapons we've got now, we could go for the boss, but I'm going to check the other room first. Yeah, the issues with the US at the moment... Oh, there is a water barrel. Okay, if we're actually really careful with this, we might be able to unlock this thing. Alright, so we're going to take this barrel. Get back here. Can I push it out of the door? Maybe. Hopefully. Ah, sodding hell. Oops. Not only did I blow a blank, but I blew the water. I am so dumb. Oh well, we can open this at least. There is that. Can't believe I popped a blank. Thank you for the key, which got me a key. If you want to, I'm going to answer the bait thing once and then never again. The reason there's the bait thing on that site is that there was a bullshit article posted on either Jezebel or Mother Jones, one of those two propaganda sites, written by a certain person that essentially was lying wholeheartedly about the charity effort that we're currently running being a harassment project. So this is literally a feminist, quote-unquote, that is opposing a feminist cause, which is possibly the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. But apparently that is something that she thinks was a good idea. So, there you go. That is why that's there. I told people to not take the bait because people were getting very upset about it, and I didn't blame them about that. I mean, you know, she insulted my charity fundraising efforts as well. I was upset about it too. But I was telling people not to take the bait because she will use that to raise more money. She is a con artist. She lies consistently. So no. Don't take the bait. I always find it odd when feminists champion anti-feminism. It's a bit weird. I don't consider myself a feminist, but I'm clearly a bigger feminist than most of these people are. Mostly because I actually believe in the causes of first and second wave feminism. But no, I don't identify myself politically in any way anymore. Now, for a long time, I certainly considered, and I still do, actually, consider myself a very much a European left-wing liberal. Now, I voted Liberal Democrat multiple times when I was in the UK, which, as it turns out, didn't really get me very far, but hey, that's a thing. It's unfortunate, but I voted with my conscience, ultimately. I voted for the party that I actually believed in. And I still consider myself politically left-wing, very much so, but the American definition of the regressive left is something I do not agree with, and I feel that it's actually hijacking liberalism. Which is why I don't support it. Simple as that. It really comes down to this, you know? Some people believe that I'm right-wing, which is nonsensical. But here's the thing. It's not that I am right-wing, it's that I want good, liberal, left-wing, strong allies that won't buckle at the first sign of trouble. That is not what the regressive left is. The regressive left are cowards, they fold. I mean, they're terrified by chalk, for fuck's sake. They protest chalk. Someone wrote Trump on the wall. Ah, my feelings! What use is that person on the battlefield, right? If we need to fight for, and as we continually do in this country, annoyingly enough, for women's rights, for the rights of transgender, for the rights of gay people, for true equality, against bigotry, I need someone who's not gonna fold at the first sign of fucking trouble to back me up on that shit. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna cry because somebody said a word you didn't like. What use is that? Useless is what that is. Those are the I need real allies in that. We all need real allies in that. And those that can't do that, get the hell out of the way. Dare to call me right-wing. Go fuck yourself. I say the regressive left is nothing but a barrier in the way of true progressive liberalism. They can go to hell. Yeah, American liberalism is right-wing compared to European liberalism. Bernie is socialist. I mean, mostly. He's not really. He's a social democrat. He's not actually socialist. Like, not fully socialist. You know, I've seen actual socialists exist in the UK. They're not like that. The point is that, I mean, but I do agree with his policies. If I could vote, I would vote for him. Even though it would cost me thousands of dollars more a year and things like health insurance and taxes, it doesn't matter. I can afford it. Other people cannot. And perhaps we should think about someone other than ourselves for a change. That would be good, wouldn't it? Anyway, that's enough politics. I don't like to get involved in that stuff. Because it gets heated. Not a good idea. Yeah, it's mostly far right and right over here. That, and there's, like, problems with the unions as well. Like, generally I'm pro-union, and, I mean, why wouldn't I be? You know, the UK has a lot of unions. The main issue is that the unions in the United States, a lot of them are quite corrupt. So, supporting those unions can be problematic in ways. It's tricky. It's like, you know, I'm not pro-corporate, but, you know, I'm only pro-honest unions. And the problem is some of them are not. Like police unions, for instance, who keep people that murder others on the streets, which is insane. You know, they keep the jobs of corrupt policemen. That's not okay. So yeah, that's the problem with being pro-union, I guess, is that some of the unions suck. Like, I'm pro-union, but I'm also pro-regulation for said unions. Lowercase something. The lowercase r is now our weapon, as you can see. Anyway, it spells bullet, it's lovely. The main problem, really, is not what people's politics are, it's that they view everyone else's politics as fucking awful and subhuman and evil. And we can't have a proper discussion, you know. I'm gonna say this many, many times, and that is, it doesn't actually matter what somebody believes. What's important is knowing why they believe it. Because that's how you truly learn to understand people, and understanding people is how you can actually get things done. If you refuse to understand somebody, you'll never have a good discussion with them. You gotta go talk to a pro-lifer. Find out why they believe what they believe. Because, you know, they're not bad people. As much as they, you know, people would like to make it out. And neither is someone who's pro-choice either. The problem is you've got two sides that refuse to listen to each other on a very complicated issue that doesn't necessarily have a right answer, you know? It's tricky. Hello. We're doing well on the guns, I gotta say. Oh my. That's quite sexy. I suppose you can trade guns in. I'm not sure how exactly. I think you can give him the zombie in the shop or something. It's like, can I give him the lowercase r? Because I really don't want it. I don't think the zombie's even here right now. No, he doesn't seem to be. We should buy health. Let's keep that topped up. Yeah, I mean, what I'm expressing to you is the nature of being a moderate. That's what you have to be able to do if you wish to be a moderate, is be able to understand that there is a reason why people believe what they believe. The reason may be flawed, but they may also be arguing in good faith. And the important thing to do is to give them the benefit of the doubt until they've proven that they do not deserve it. There are plenty of people that don't deserve the benefit of the doubt, but you've got to hear them out first. You know, you don't know that until you get the opportunity to talk to them. It's not to say that you have to be the most tolerant man in the universe or woman. Of course, it doesn't, you know, it's not like that. It can be tough to tolerate some people's views, but that's the whole nature of moderacy. You know, it's about being tolerant of said views. You don't have to agree with them. You can even vocally disagree with them, but you can't call them a living piece of shit for having those views. That's the whole point. Excellent, an extra heart. We're actually doing pretty well this run. Famous last words! Ah, you have to drop them in the grate. Cool. I didn't know that. It's the dehumanization is a big issue. It really comes down to the fact that, you know, once you dehumanize a target, you do not only do you not have to listen to what you have to say, but you're free to abuse them. Which is why dehumanization is horribly hypocritical on the part of those of you know, who proclaim to be on the side of social justice, because you're basically discriminating against somebody. You're dehumanizing them in order to bully them, which is basically the biggest problem that I have with that whole movement, I guess. The thing is, you can't even label it a movement, because ultimately, it's a lot of disparate people all joined together by a rough set of rules and guidelines and, unfortunately, dogma that varies on a person-by-person basis. You can't just turn around and say that's all bad, you know. The problem is that some of it really is, you know. It's used as an excuse by people who are bullies, but don't want to admit that they're bullies, and as such, they find an excuse to bully. If anything, it's a cult-like behavior. It's even similar to, say, the Crusades. You know, the people that went on the Crusades didn't do so because they believed it was wrong. They did it because they believed it was right. Alright. Kneel at the altar. The shadows grow darker. I don't know what that means, incidentally. Again, the game is very cryptic about such things. That's probably a bad thing. I guess we'll see. Alright, I've got lots of ammo for that. I kind of want to... I want to use probably my sort of more rubbish guns. Did I... Oh, it gave me all my ammo back. Sick. That's going to help a lot. Ow! That will not... Fuck! Everything's going wrong. There are traps in this room. Yeah, being intolerant of the intolerant. Yes, but there's one thing you should try and do before being intolerant of that. You know, you don't have to put up with bullshit, but simultaneously, if you try and understand why they think that way, you may be able to make some headway with them. But you've got to understand how they think first, and why they think that way. It's entirely possible, for instance, you know, let's say you encounter a racist. It's entirely possible that that person has had nothing but horrible experiences with somebody of another race. And this may have gone all the way back to their childhood, and it may have become so entrenched in their brain that they now genuinely believe it. They have an actual good faith belief that another race is terrible, which of course isn't true, but you've got to understand that they're not lying, you know? They have experiences which made them think that way. Those experiences were shitty, and it's shitty that they hold those views right now, but, you know, you've got to be able to understand them, because once you do that, you'll find you can communicate with them. I mean, you don't have to. No one's saying you have to save the fucking world or anything, but, you know, sometimes maybe it's actually worth listening to people. Even if their views are fucking horrible. Because, you know, what does marginalizing them do? It just puts them in a defensive position, and now all they do is they believe whatever BS they've come up with. Oh, fuck, this is a terrible place to be. And no one could ever tell them otherwise, you know? Often racism comes from, you know, different problems. I'm gonna slow... there we go. That they've had in their lives, they blame on something that isn't, you know, what actually caused it. It's the same with most Trump supporters, you know? Are Trump supporters bad people? I'd probably not. Do I agree with anything Trump says? No. What he says is fucking awful. You can actually finally beat the second boss. No! Absolutely not. I don't agree with what Trump says at all. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't listen. Because understanding is a weapon. Ah, there we go. Got ourselves a basic gun. It's how you get things done in this world. Unless, of course, you want to be, you know, literally in the Warhammer 40,000 universe and say that everyone that doesn't agree with you is a heretic. Yeah, let's not. But seriously, fuck Trump. What an asshole. Alright, so this is the Hegemony Carbine, which is a sort of basic automatic rifle. This level is fucking tricky. So much shit flying. It's that fucking mushroom thing. Ow. Will I even get past the first room? Possibly not. At least this gun's pretty decent. I don't know. I don't hate people that support any politician, really. I just want to find out why they do. Some of them are awful, obviously. Some of them are actually racist, obviously. Not all of them are, though. It's unfair to assume they all are. They may have other reasons that you don't understand. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. And I'm going to die on this level. I think that's abundantly clear. Oh my god, why? It's still alive. What is that thing? Alright, there we go. Oh, fuck me. I don't believe I ran into that. I'm a scrub EW-dub. I'll do one more run after this, and then I'm probably going to go do the video on the game. I think I made my opinions pretty clear. Like, I like Gungeon a lot. I'm terrible at it, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. I absolutely do. Those are pickles, I think. I think I'm being attacked by pickles. Is there anything worse in this world? Perhaps not. Yeah, some people are beyond saving, I know. You shouldn't try and save everybody. It's beyond your abilities. Okay, let's feed things to them. So let's feed it the... Oh, it doesn't want that. It don't want none. Alright. The lowercase r. Let's give it that. Om nom nom. And you know what? You can have the flare gun as well. I don't want that. What do you got for me? A awful, awful weapon. This sucks. I hate this thing. It's a cannon, basically. I think it's an awful gun, personally. Shall I feed the cannon the sword off? You know, I think I might. It's full. Okay, never mind. I have one short of the ruby bracelet. Not that I know what that actually does. What I really need now is a heart. Thank you. So whereas we don't have the fellow here to give stuff to either. Not all of the shops have one, I understand that. Well, this weapon is accurate. That's a fucking grenade. I will give it that. That's helpful. So, and it's got a plentiful magazine and a lot of ammo storage, so I'll take it. Let's get some more ammo for the skull weapon. Seems to be the best one I've got right now. The hex gun seems like it might be okay. Fuck. I thought I'd be able to hit him from there. It does quite a lot of damage. The main problem is not being able to see far enough for it to really be all that useful. Hello, what do we have here? It's a ring of some sort. Ring of ethereal form. Which I assume makes bullets pass through you. I can see how that would be useful. Yep, that's very useful. Assuming I remember to use it. So it gives you about 10 seconds of invincibility. Never mind. Never mind. Ugh. Well, I got to level 3, which is the furthest I've ever got, so I'll take that. That wasn't too bad at all. Anyone that beats this game, you're impressive. Let me put it that way. Very impressive. Let's take the hunter with the little corgi. It's adorable. Can I now use the elevator to go down there? No, I suppose I cannot. I thought maybe it would let me jump down to level 3. Apparently it didn't. It's like, really? I have to go past more than 3 levels in order to activate that? It's a little unfortunate. I do now have 6 hegemony credits, however, so I can buy a good weapon to put it in the drop list. I love that quote about Trump. It's like, his life has not been easy. His father gave him a small loan of a few $1 million. Like, yep. Yep! Let's get hot lead, shall we? That is amusing. Hot lead has joined the shootout. There's so many guns that I haven't unlocked, like, over half of them. Which is in itself kind of wonderful. You gotta admit. I've fought 5 different bosses. There are obviously a lot more than that, as you can see. There's a lot of content in this game. It's a really nicely put together game. Hot lead, I don't even know where that is. That could be anywhere. The item list is huge, and it doesn't actually label them, so... It does not surprise me in the slightest that Nathanius takes the piss out of Donald Trump. That sounds like exactly what he would do. And, you know, I don't bring up politics too much, mostly because why would I necessarily bother, especially since I'm British and can't vote here anyway. But I'm confident enough in my audience that they're mature enough to be able to handle the fact that I may not agree with their political opinion. And frankly, if they're not mature enough, then I think that's probably a problem on their end, not mine. This is not a good gun to be using here. You know, I'm comfortable with that. I love this little rusty sidearm is a fantastic little weapon. This dog supposedly helps you find treasure. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't know if it'll locate a hidden wall or anything. I've never actually seen it really do anything. Keyboard controls are great. I'd use keyboard and mouse for this any day of the week. Without a doubt. Hello, dear. We have ourselves a knife shield. Used again to launch. There we go. Look at that. That's a nice little item, actually. That's going to help. So that's hopefully going to deflect bullets. And we can also launch the remaining knives at people. It finds items after you clear rooms. Okay, well, I mean, the items... I don't really need them found because they're on the floor. So, I guess that's a minimal use. Ah. Silly mistake. Double silly mistake. It's a corgi of sorts. There's an exploding crossbow in this game, by the way. You can stick someone with 5 bolts and then blow them up on reload, which is very fun. I've got to say, there's a lot of creativity with some of these guns, although the basic weapons are, well, basic, as you might expect. There we go. It digs up an item after clearing a room. Oh, okay. I've never seen it do that. Okay, I've cleared the room. And got a heart. Is it if it doesn't drop an item? Because, I mean, I don't see it doing jack right now. Why did I move to the US in the first place? Because it's where my wife and son live. Simple as that. And that UK kind of sucks, honestly. There's a lot more to do out here. Better property prices, too. Here's the thing about the US, right? Like, the US is quite nice if you happen to have a decent amount of money. Unfortunately, it's not nice for people that don't. Ah, proc chance. Alright, got it. Again, there's so much of this game that is not documented, and I know that that's a design feature of roguelike games. But I do find that irritating regardless. Again, it's a part of the genre that I don't think I'll ever truly like. And that's a very subjective thing. As long as you can recognize that it is a subjective thing, then I don't see a problem with thinking that. Because a lot of people do seem to enjoy that element of mystery. I'm not someone that really does. I don't like that part of Dark Souls either. But again, that's personal preference. I don't mind all that being spoiled for me. It's not a big deal. Let's grab some ammo for the crossbow. Crossbow is a pretty decent weapon. I think it might be the best starter, actually. And the rusty sidearm, it's okay. It has a bit of a long reload time. It's just a 6-shooter, basically. I think it's worse than the cheap revolver. But it might do more damage. Of course, there's no way to really know that. Because I don't believe it's documented anywhere in the game, but hey. Oh god. There's people are arguing about netcode being easy to implement again. No, it's not. I wish it was. It would help. I mean, the thing is, like, if you have an NVIDIA card and you download GameShare, you can play co-op online. You need a friend, you basically stream the game to them, you send them an invite, and they can play. So, I mean, local co-op is ceasing to becoming a bit... It's ceasing to be... Let's try that again. It is ceasing to be a problem. Like, that's kind of being solved by technology right now, so... If you haven't tried NVIDIA GameShare, I'd recommend that you do. You can't get dual citizenship anymore, man. That's not a thing. Like, the only people that get dual citizenship are those that were born in this... that somehow have American heritage but were born in a different country, I think, or the other way around. Like, you can't just get dual citizenship anymore. You used to be able to. I'd have to have one or the other. I'd have to revoke my British citizenship if I wanted to be an American citizen. And that may happen. I have to admit. Flip multiplier. Alright. It's like, that's interesting. Let's try it out. Yeah, netcode is not an easy thing to implement. Not at all. NVIDIA... Yeah. I think it does. I'm actually not 100% sure, though. I may be wrong. I'm willing to admit that. I know that, like, there are definitely certain games where I've seen the ability to do that. This will be my last run today, and then I'm going to be working on some other things. I don't know what that table site actually does. I don't... Let's see. Increase gun output whenever a table is flipped. Nice. Alright then, we're gonna have to do this run without... I'm gonna leave the chest just in case the boss drops a key. I'm gonna have to do this. This is one of the problems that I have with the game, is that this actually happens quite often. You end up in a situation where you don't have a good gun at all, and you end up having to fight a boss with it, and because there was no gun option anywhere in the level. Which makes this game a pain in the ass. But I am trolling the hell out of this boss right now, so... I'm not sure this is doing more damage or less than what I usually do. That is a bit of a weird feature. Ow. Yeah, I think output-wise, the bow is doing better than the rifle is. God damn. Yeah, it is. I think the DPS output is better. You just gotta keep your aim on. Don't get that close. Becomes a bloody nightmare to dodge everything. There we go. Sod off. Nice. Keys. And a Tommy gun. Nice. Meh, see? Yeah. Nice. So, a lot of ammo, pretty inaccurate. But I also have the ability to unlock this chest, which will hopefully have a better gun in it. Yeah, that went pretty well. The pillar dancing technique worked, but not every time you fight that boss do you get that. Oh, regular shotgun. Cool. Again, not interesting weapons particularly, but good ones. I actually have full hearts. You know, I might give him... Shall I give him the Thompson? No, I should probably keep this. Maybe give him the crossbow. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the crossbow. So apparently you can drop guns. I don't know how you do that. Controls. Drop gun. Hold F. Okay. Thank you. There we go. Nothing I really want to buy. I'll save for the next level. Yeah, that's good. Regular shotgun and Thompson is a nice little set of arms for the next level. Should do the job. Thank you for the 10,000 viewers, by the way. I appreciate that. Big reminder today, we are raising some money for the International Women's Health Coalition. The link up to the top of the screen will give you a donation link. It is entirely legitimate. It's done through CrowdRise, which gives all the money directly to the charity. None of us will be touching any of that money. Any help you can give is always appreciated. To get the elevator quest, jump down the hole. Okay. Works for me. Oh, hello. 3 blanks. I have 2. Okay. So I need a 3rd blank. Alright, that shouldn't be too hard to find. Remind me not to... I've also got the knife shield that I keep not using, so... Let's remember to do that. Oh, it actually deflects bullets. That's really helpful. So if I find a 3rd blank, I can hopefully fix the elevator, which should let me skip a level in future. Again, all this stuff is great, it's just you don't know about it. Like, the game expects you to discover it on your own. So the table thing is really good. It gives you a small amount of bullet time and also lets you fire more rounds, which I think is a really cool little item. For 35, I think that's kind of a bargain, actually. Potentially great. Getting the hang of this game a little bit more now. It's tricky. Not an easy game. Alf! He says as he eats a bullet for no reason. As I mentioned, not an easy game. So Thompson's damage isn't bad, actually. Yeah, we killed someone. Arrow, yeah, but you can barely see that. You don't know if that's iconography or anything. We don't use words like feminazi in the chat, please. Come on, be reasonable. That's a stupid word. Along with SJW, that's a dumb word as well. It's like, it basically means person I don't like. Just say that, you know? Criticize people for legitimate reasons, not using stupid, meaningless terms. You know, it's tribalism, that's all it is. Tribalism isn't helpful. We evolved past that a long time ago. I don't endorse that. Not in the slightest. Alright, we need a 3rd blank, right? They'll probably sell one here. Sweet. Not go by the half heart just yet. I want this prime primer. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Do I want to feed it? No, I don't. These are all my 2 good guns. I'm not going to feed those. Oh, hang on a minute. There's something over there. I'll tell you what I think about the triggered thing, right? The reason people mock... Hello! The reason people mock the triggered thing... I need a sell key for this. Is the problem with the triggered thing is that, yes, triggering is a real thing, but the people who usually complain about it are not talking about that. You know, they're claiming that something... Basically what they're saying is, I have the right not to be offended, because for some reason I have some sort of psychological disease. And it's like, you know what? You don't, you know? I don't believe you. You don't act in the way that someone with PTSD would, and I know because I've met those people. What? 120 and 3 keys? God damn it. It's going to be challenging. And in my opinion, it makes it more difficult to take seriously legitimate PTSD survivors. And you should also note that the way to deal with the so-called triggers is not actually to avoid them, it's to confront them. Now, any psychologist will probably tell you that. So, you know, the problem is not that, it's the Tumblr users, I guess, that abuse the word. That's the problem people have with it. That's why people make the joke. I make that joke too on that very same basis. Not because I don't respect PTSD, it's because I do respect PTSD. It's the people that complain about being triggered by fruit and chalk that don't. The glorification of mental illness and the victim complex is a large problem online, and I don't approve of it, nor will I ever endorse or support it. And if that involves having to make off-color jokes about triggering and patchy kin and toast kin and such, so be fucking it. There is a line to be drawn between being a reasonable person, trying not to offend, and also having to walk on not just eggshells, but landmines. I choose not. I choose to abstain from that. And I have the freedom to do so. You want to judge me for that? That's your own problem. Yes, some people do unfortunately say triggered in an ironic way. And they, you know, what they mean by triggered is not what triggered actually means. You know, it's insulting to PTSD survivors. Frankly, it is ableism, if you were to use that term. So, no, I don't respect people that say that. Why would I? They're jackasses. Usually overly entitled, coddled, emotional babies. Why would you ever support people that act that way? You know, you tell them to grow the fuck up is what you do. So my damn dad would have told me, and he's right about it too. There's a mirror in this room. What's this all about, eh? Never seen this before. How very interesting. Yay! I broke the mirror. This is probably a bad thing. I gained something. It is a witch pistol. Apparently it spells my doom. Oh, cool. So it fires magic bullets, which are different colors, whatever it is. It turns you into a chicken. That is interesting. Should I kill the chicken? I'm taking way too much damage here. Come on, pay attention. Oh god, I think it spawned a new enemy as I did. No, triggering is not illegal. Oh, thank fuck. How could you possibly know? What is this? Bouncy bullets. Nice. Still don't have the cell key. There must be one on this level somewhere. He turned me into a newt. A newt? I got better. Yeah, the bouncing bullets will be helpful. Oh, so we've got an enraged curse enemy here, which is probably gonna kill me. Oh, I've got it. There we go. Have some of that. It's raining bullets. Sweating bullets, perhaps. Alright, what am I short on for ammo? I need ammo for the Tommy gun. There we go. Still only have one life. I do have enough to buy more. Alright, and with looks like we're gonna have to. There's gotta be a cell key on this level somewhere. It looks like there's one over here, maybe. The boss can also have the cell key. Great. Oh god, not again. I think that the... Hello, there's a cell key. The trigger upgrade that I got was probably one of the best upgrades I've ever had. It's really, really good. Alright, let's go open that cell. Hello, dear. That is his manservant. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what they will do, but we have now unlocked them, I think. The question is now, can we beat this damn level? We'll go through that last door. Try not to screw it up. Hello. The Ring of Mimic Friendship. That'll be useful. I won't get eaten by mimics anymore. We found ourselves another altar. I do not know what this bloody thing does. It's a mystery, whatever it is. Alright. We're going to the shop. Let's armor the hell up. Just spend it all. Spend it all at this point. Alright, we've got 2 armor, 3 hit points. Let's do it. Will I do a port report on DS3? So here's the problem with DS3, right? The issues in DS3 are way into the game. So the game runs fine initially, but there are areas later on that don't run, and I can't get there because actually getting to that point is difficult. Fuck! That's the problem, yeah? So, you know, giving a port report of Dark Souls 3 and actually being accurate would be really hard. Because the issues only appear later in the game. The actual port outside of the controls being wank is fine. But this witch pistol is doing fuck all damage. Let's try the shotty instead. Listen. Yeah, shotty's doing decent damage. This is going to be a problem. We're down 2 HP. Oh no. Do I have any blanks? I have no blanks. Fuck. Fuck. No! Ah! Concentrate. Concentrate. Fuck! Shit! Ah! Ah. Fuck me. Gungeon is mean. If you hadn't already realized, it's a fucking dick of a game. Oh, man. Well, GG. It's a lot of fun. I'll be doing my video on it tonight, no doubt. Did I even get that character? Or did I lose him because I died? He's probably nowhere, is he? Yeah, he is. Hello. Okay, so that's actually a new character. Neat. Triggered. Yeah, difficult. Tricky game. Great fun, though. Like it a lot. Badash says, just wanted to say thanks for your comments. I'm a PTSD survivor, and I hate that the medical term for my condition has been co-opted by every entitled narcissist on Tumblr who thinks they can attack without repercussion and hide behind trigger to avoid seeing anything they don't like. That's exactly how I feel. No doubt. You know, it's genuinely damaging and insulting to people that actually suffer from that condition, so they can, frankly, go to hell. Alright, thank you very much for watching, folks. I very much appreciate it. If you did miss the stream, I'd recommend skipping the first hour, because there's literally nothing. And the rest of it will be available in the Twitch VODs. We're supporting today the International Women's Health Coalition at tinyurl.com/actuallyhelpwomen. It's also worth noting that there is a cheap game available on chrono.gg/TB, which is Lethal League for $4.50. I do receive a cut of that, and I believe I looked at that game in 2014, so my opinion is fairly well established on it. If you wish to have a look at what my opinion was, go to WTF Hyper WTF actually, with Strippin, Jesse Cox, and others playing Lethal League. Chrono.gg/TB to buy that for $4.50. I believe that's the cheapest it's ever been, and of course that is a legitimate Steam key. Thank you to our partners, Chrono.gg/TB, and I'm going to go make a video on this now, I think, and try and fix my bloody VR. Thank you for watching, folks. I will see you next time. Who are we going to host? Let's find out who is host-worthy today. I tell you who isn't, but who is host-worthy today? Why does she still have a front-page slot? Who is host-worthy today? That is a good question. We might put another Gungeon stream on, actually. Oh, is Rockley Smile on? No. Dex Bonus. She's awful at this game. I'm going to host her. Goodbye.